So now we've gone through some of the common points of front squatting, we're going to go through some of the common points of back squatting. A lot of the things we're about to talk about will also relate in your front squat. So when we talk about the toes, feet, knees, chest, butt, height, depth, where you put the bar, apart from it on the front of your body, it's all the same, front and back, okay? So we're going to talk about back squatting. So we're going to go through a classically good, well-made back squat, and we're going to go through the points that you should go through every single time you squat. If you get these right, you will perform a back squat excellently. You'll be able to continually increase the weight, which will continually make it harder, overcome general adaptation syndrome, and make it good for your butt. Okay, so back squat. First of all, thumbs on the rough and smooth, just like when you're doing a front squat. Why? Because then you can find the middle of the bar with your eyes closed. I've lost track of the amount of times someone comes to bar and just completely fucks it. They go 2 inches to the left, the weights fall off, the other one comes the other way, and then they go, you know, as if, did anyone see it happen? Of course they saw it happen. You're like an idiot. So always find the middle of the bar, okay? Next thing is that you duck under the bar, okay? Now, this is her neck, okay? Here is her neck. She is going to find a point on her traps. There's a very powerful shelf of muscle below the neckline. Neck, traps, okay? So you find the traps. How do you make the traps strong? You draw your shoulder blades back. If she was to pick, don't relax your shoulders, she was to pick the bar up like this, she could get it up. But every single gram of stress goes straight into her bones, into her vertebrae, into her discs. So you create the shelf. Tightness from the tips of your fingers, neck, shoulders, waist, hips. Everything must be tight because that will protect your spine, protect your joints. So tight. From here, hips are underneath the bar again. Okay, you don't pick the bar up like this with hips 2 inches or 4 inches back. Okay, hips under the bar, tight back, hands in position. Okay, she's going to stand up, step back. Okay. The next part of the squat is you find your feet position. So we told you earlier on about ankles inside where the feet are incredibly wide, where you look like the penguin from Batman, okay? 11 and 1, her feet are slightly pointed out, okay? Imagine this is a line of water here. She's got her head above water. You take a big deep breath, squat, exhale. Okay, again, squat. Okay, rack the bar, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. So in terms of what she did mechanically with her body when she's squatting, what we're looking for in a good squat is that the feet are about shoulder width apart, okay? We don't want feet like this, okay? You can do that in power squatting. Now put your toes in the right position, but move your legs wide, okay? That there, where are the knees gonna go from here? They're only really gonna come inside, aren't they? So basically make sure that the feet are nice and narrow, okay? Shoulder width is fine, okay? When she squats, she's got everything tense, the bar is on her back, and when she squats, the first thing that breaks, the knees are gonna come out, bum is gonna come back, sit into a normal squat, sit down, okay? The chest is going to stay tall in the squat, so she's gonna be tall, okay? Why do you want to be tall? Because you've got force going down through your body. You want your vertebrae stacked on top of each other because this is the strongest position they can be to protect your spinal cord. If your body is like this and you put weight across your shoulder blades, you will shear every single vertebrae off at the disc, okay? So, feet, remember your feet. Remember where your knees go. Remember to break at the knees. Remember the hips come back, chest up. Okay, a common myth with squatting is that the knees aren't allowed to go over the toes. That's absolute bullshit. The best squatters in the world are Olympic weightlifters, the guys that lift hundreds of kilos over their heads. When they squat down, look at them. Their knees are way over their toes. What they are not is their weight is not in their toes. Their weight is evenly distributed throughout their foot. That's the key, not the knee position, okay? Shear force does not exceed when the knee goes over the toe. That is a myth. If you try and squat, keeping your knees behind your toes, your back will come forward, you look like a bloody idiot.